Today marks a whole 125 days that I have been sober. But I will admit to you guys, a little bit of a different tune to this one. I actually feel like there's possibly another problem that's sort of brewing a little bit on the horizon. So if you could sort of work it out what it is on my face, I'll explain it if it's not entirely obvious. Ever since I've been nearly back in work now for 2 whole months, and a lot of it, even in the last 2 weeks, has involved pretty much working like a dog and getting anything between only 5 and 7 hours sleep. Possibly it's somewhere close in the middle. 7 only accounting for when I don't have work the next day. And unfortunately, the lack of sleep is possibly one thing, but it's the fact that during the 18 hours I am actually awake, I literally work myself literally round the clock. And when I say round the clock, is that there's never not a moment when I'm not doing something. Some may argue, fair enough, you know what, that's just whilst I'm still young enough, even at 28, to be constantly on the move and constantly on the run to make sure that things get done, because time is in many ways quite short, probably shorter than many of us realize. However, the problem is that I feel there's a bit even more pressure and stress to be able to stay awake. And I won't deny, even after this time, and whilst a lot of this is also attributed to, what I get up to outside of work that has more to do with working from home and my own stuff, I will admit that the demand for all of this and all the pressure I put on myself, it is behind me putting on a brave face. It is proving to be a little bit stressful at the moment. Something that I've kind of been good at times to deal with stress. What I'm not so good at, however, is the thought of this being really long term, especially since the pace is about to get even harder at the beginning of April. In reality, the beginning of the weekend. Once I come home from work from tonight, it's going to get even harder again. And I wonder genuinely about what could follow from this that isn't drink related.